All right, if you're a student athlete, you know the pressure. I mean, every single choice you make feels huge, right? Like it could define your entire future. But here's the thing, you're also drowning in this sea of conflicting advice. So today, let's cut right through all that noise. We're going to talk about a much smarter way to navigate your career.
So what is an athlete's toughest decision? Seriously, think about it. Is it picking the right school or the right major? What about signing with an agent? I mean, those all sound right, but the real answer, it's something totally different. It's not about one single moment. It's about a choice you have to make day in and day out.
That choice, it's deciding who you're actually going to listen to. Because let's be real, you're getting bombarded from all sides, right? Your friends are all doing one thing, your coaches are telling you something else, and then you've got the media pushing this completely different picture of what success is supposed to look like. It's overwhelming. And a lot of the time, all that advice is completely contradictory.
And all that noise leads you straight into what I call the generic advice trap. You know, it's that well-meaning but totally flawed idea that there's this one-size-fits-all playbook for success. But here's the hard truth. Following that generic script doesn't just hold you back, it can actually damage your career. Think about it. The game plan for a quarterback out in California is completely different from what a swimmer in Florida needs. In fact, it could be the exact opposite advice. This really breaks down into two totally different worlds that every athlete is trying to navigate. So over here, you've got the echo chamber. It's just the same advice, the same old assumptions bounced around over and over again. But then there's your reality, your own unique journey with your own specific set of challenges. And the wider that gap gets between the echo chamber and your reality, the more your progress just stops. And honestly, the bigger the risk of making a call you're really going to regret down the line.
And this right here, this is the heart of the whole thing. Your journey is yours and yours alone. It's got its own hurdles and its own chances to shine. So why on earth would you follow a playbook that was written for someone else's game? Just asking yourself that simple question, that's the first step to breaking out of that advice trap for good.
Okay, so if we all agree that generic advice is the problem, then what's the solution? Well, it's not about searching for some mythical guru with all the answers. The real power, it comes from shared experience. It's about learning from a community of people who have literally walked the exact path you're on right now. And let's be super clear about what we mean by a peer-to-peer community. This isn't just a fan club or some random group on social media, okay? This is a dedicated support system. We're talking about other athletes who've stared down the very same obstacles you're facing. And, this is the key part, they've already figured out how to turn those exact challenges into major opportunities. When you find a community like that, it becomes this powerhouse for your success. And it's not just about feeling good or getting emotional support. No, we're talking about a real, tangible, competitive edge for your career. And that advantage, it's really built on three core pillars. So how does this actually work? What's the advantage? Okay, first up, you get genuine support. I'm talking about support from people who actually get it. They understand the pressure because they have lived it, day in, day out. Second, you get access to proven best practices. This isn't just textbook theory. This is what actually works in the real world. You get strategies that helped other people in your shoes, which helps you dodge those costly mistakes. And third, you get real-time mentorship. Imagine this. You have a specific, urgent question and you can get a relevant answer right now from someone who has already been there and solved that exact problem. That's a game changer. So, when you boil it all down, it's about this. It's about you taking control of your own journey. And you do that by surrounding yourself with your people. It means being intentional about building a support system that is tailor-made for your path, not just ripping a page out of someone else's generic playbook. And that leaves us with one last really important question for you to think about. You know your career is unique. You know your goals are your own. So, is your support system, is the advice you're listening to every day just as unique as the incredible path you're trying to forge for yourself?